implicit differentiation. So for the implicit differentiation, there is one formula. Even we can use the formula, but I will teach you firstly by using the normal way. How can we do this? First of all, x over y cubed is equal to 1. If I differentiate this d dx x over y cubed is equal to d dx 1. So this is equal to, we have the derivative of the division. The rule says, for normal rule, I mean u over v derivative is u prime times v minus v prime times u divided by denominator to the power of 2. So in this question, if I use this way, what can I say? Derivative of x times y cubed minus derivative of y cubed times x all divided by y cubed to the power of 2. And then if I operate this, derivative of x is equal to 1 times y cubed minus derivative of y cubed by using the chain rule. How was the u to the power of n derivative is n times u to the power of n minus 1 times u prime. So this will be y cubed derivative 3 times y to the power of 3 minus 1, which is 2, times derivative of inside, which is y prime, and times x, this x, divided by y to the power of 6. So if we arrange this, y cubed minus 3xy squared y prime divided by y to the power of 6, by the way, equals derivative of 1, 0, derivative, so right hand side 0. If you do cross product, y cubed minus 3xy squared y prime is 0. And then here we can say that y cubed is equal 3xy squared y prime, and then only y prime is equal to y cubed divided by 3xy squared, and then if we simplify this, it will be y over 3x. Now, this is first derivative, but I need the second derivative. So to find the second derivative, I should take the derivative of the first derivative. So d dx y prime is equal to d dx 1 over 3 times y over x. And then it's clear that derivative of y prime with respect to x will be y double prime. So this is equal to 1 over 3 is a constant, so I can take it out. So it will be d dx y over x. So as it was, what did I do here? I will use same thing. So 1/3 is outside. Derivative of numerator, I mean u prime v, v prime u, derivative of y prime times x minus derivative of the denominator times the numerator divided by denominator to the power of 2. So y double prime equals 1/3 times y prime times x minus x derivative is 1 times y divided by x squared. And then what can I do? I know that y prime is y over 3x. So if I substitute here, it will be, let me change the color. So it will be 1 over 3 times y prime, which is y over 3x, times I have also x here, minus y divided by x squared. So this and this, if I simplify, the final result y double prime is equal to 1 over 3 times. So by the way, it is like that, right? So 1 over 3 times y over 3 minus y divided by x squared. So if I arrange it, so I need a place, so let me clean some parts here. So finally, if I clean all, it could be better for me. So you will not confuse, I mean. So final result, let me copy down here. Again, the same color. So y double prime is equal to 1/3 times y over 3 minus y. If I equalize the denominator, y minus 3y over 3, and this is divided by x squared. So y double prime is equal to then 1 over 3 times. So you know that denominator is 1, reciprocal. So y minus 3y negative 2y divided by 3x squared. So this is the final result. If I wish, I can say that negative 2 over 3 times 3, 9 times y over x squared. This is 9, okay? So that's the second derivative. Okay, now let's continue finding this. So the same thing, d dx x squared plus y squared is equal to d dx 2. So this is equal to 2x plus 2y prime is equal to 0. And then if I simplify by 2x plus y prime is equal to 0, so just y prime will be, even I can do like this, x, let's say, okay, x is equal to negative y prime, so y prime is equal to negative x over y. This is the first derivative. So I need the second derivative. So second derivative is the derivative of the first derivative. So d dx y prime is equal to d dx negative x over y. So it will be y double prime equals, if I take the negative one outside, directly u over v, x derivative times y minus y derivative times x divided by y squared, and then y double prime is equal to negative 1 times derivative of x is 1 times y minus y prime times x divided by y squared. So it will be negative 1 times, so y minus, now y prime, instead of y prime, if I put it here, negative x over y, so y minus y prime times x divided by y squared. So it is equal to y double prime negative 1 times. So this negative and this negative will be positive. So y plus x and x will be x squared over y and divided by y squared. So finally, y double prime is equal to negative. If I equalize the denominator, y squared plus x squared over y divided by y squared. So this is equal to negative x squared plus y squared divided by y cubed. So that's the final result. Okay, I think you have understood this. Negative x squared plus y squared divided by y cubed. This is the second derivative. And this question, it says that just find, by the way, we all find the second derivative, since I thought that this is the second derivative question, but this is just first derivative. So let me change to second derivative, second derivative, second derivative. So, and also let's say it second derivative, okay? So let's find the second derivative, or just let us find for the last two questions the first derivative, not second. Let us say, let us leave the question as it is, okay? Let us say just y prime. The others I already changed. Now, how can I continue right now? So just y prime I need. So d dx 2y cubed plus 4x squared minus y is equal to d dx x to 6. So it will be 2 times 3 times y squared times y prime plus 8x minus y prime is equal to 6 times x to the power of 5. And then 6y squared y prime plus 8x minus y prime is 6x to 5. If I take y prime common parenthesis, 6y squared minus 1 is equal to 6x to 5. If I take this extra other side, minus 8x, so only y prime is equal to 6 times x to 5 minus 8x divided by 6y squared minus 1. So that's the answer of the question. And by the way, let me show you one practical way, one formula I mean. So let me just clean this part. So the solution is finished, but I will solve the question by using another way. I have already talked with you this in the class, in my sessions, in my lectures. So what was the rule? Let me copy down the rule here. The rule is this. When you have x comma y is equal to 0, if you are looking for the differentiation with respect to x, it is equal to, let us say this is just a function. This is implicit function definition. So the function f is depending on two things. So if I want to find the fx, which is the derivative with respect to x, so this is equal to negative derivative with respect to x, derivative with respect to y. This is x comma y. Okay? So first of all, let me rewrite my question. 2y cubed plus 4x squared minus y minus x to 6 is equal to 0, since the right hand side is 0. And then by using the formula, the implicit differentiation with respect to x is negative. So derivative with respect to x, when I do this, rather than the x, everything like a constant number. So 2y cubed, for example, it's a constant number. So constant number derivative is 0. And then for x squared derivative, it is with respect to x we are doing, so it will be 8x. So y is a constant number, and this is minus, right? And then minus 6x to 5. And then when I look at the denominator, so rather than the y, everything will be constant. So 2y cubed derivative is 2 times 3 times y squared plus 4x squared is, since it's a constant, 0. And y derivative is just 1, and x to 6 derivative, x to 6 is constant, so it will be 0. So the result will be negative. Numerator will be 8x minus 6x to 5 divided by 6y squared minus 1. So if I remove this minus the other side, it will be 6x to 5 minus 8x divided by 6y squared minus 1. As you've seen, these are same. So this is the classical way, and this is the formula. Now for this question, what can I do? So d dx 5y squared plus sine of y d dx x squared. So, and then 5y squared will be 10y y prime, and derivative of sine of y will be cosine of y times derivative of inside y prime, chain rule, don't forget, I mean sine of u derivative is u prime times cosine of u. So our u is right now here, y. And then d dx x squared will be 2x. So let me check the calculation one more time. 10y y prime, it's okay, That's good. And y prime common parenthesis, tan y plus cosine of y is equal to 2x. So y prime is equal to 2x divided by tan y plus cosine of y. That's it. Finished. If I use the formula like a previous question, what can I say? I can say that fx comma y is equal to 0, and then f with respect to x, the derivative will be minus fx fy. So if I rewrite my question, 5y squared plus sine of y minus x squared is equal to 0, and then derivative with respect to x will be negative. Negative comes from the formula. So everything different than x will be constant. So this part now will be constant for numerator. So it will be 0. Sine of y, it will be 0. So negative x squared. So x squared derivative is 2x. Now when I look at the denominator, everything with respect to y, we will take the derivative, and different than the y, it will be constant. So 5y squared derivative will be 10y, and sine y squared, sine of y derivative is cosine of y. So if we rewrite this, negative times negative will be 2x, and then 10y plus cosine of y. So which way is better? You can use it. I strictly recommend for the second derivative this way, the classical one. But for the first derivative, you can even use, to find the first derivative, even you can use the normal formula, or you can use this way. But for the question with the second derivative, I recommend start with this and continue with that. Okay, this is the end of the video. I hope you like. If there is any question, you can ask to me. You can write to the comments part in the YouTube channel, and you can make a comment, you can like and subscribe to my channel.